Welcome to Huntsville, Texas, and Elliott T. Bowers Stadium home to the Bearcats of Sam Houston State, who have built a rich winning legacy and one that they hope follows them to the upper reaches of college football. In this one, two teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. As we'll see, the New Mexico State Aggies taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Sam Houston Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, Mexico State will kick it off, but will be underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. So Sam Houston's offense will get the first possession of the game. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. It just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
And not the optimum setup to try to salvage the opening drive with a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got a man. It's McKinney.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
So the New Mexico State Aggies offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll run it from the gun. And the first play is stuffed, and the visitors know they're not exactly being welcomed in this place. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They've got the screen set up. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Aggies will line it up on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. Now the play fake. And the pressure was in his grill in an eyelash.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw, trying to get to it. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. Here's the handoff. Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
First down for the offense.
Right back to the well. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. And the ball is free on the pitch. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Off play action on first down. Still on his feet. Unleashes one. Hauls it in. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big third down opportunity coming here. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air. It's Watson. Got his man quickly. They make a stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. That last completion still leaving them with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Bearcats will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. A first down for the offense. Looking for a crease. It's Washington. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll run it to the right side. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Out of the gun, the inside give. Hits the spin cycle. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to pop the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Gets away from one, finds room. Got a lot of running room. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bearcats!
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there in the Grove. They're up by 7 over Georgia Southern. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Just feeds the running back. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. And he fired a bully. 2nd and 10 at Harris. The defender got a little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. Give to the running back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Looking for space, it's McGowan. Tackled after picking up the first down. And the Aggies are moving quickly down the field. Trying to find his man on first down. Pulls it in, it's Watkins.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
They got him on the ground, but not before he gives New Mexico State a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He's looking to throw. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Offense gets set for second down. The give to the single back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, New Mexico State. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
10, New Mexico State, 7.
He'll bring it out. It's Makuba. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their wind.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Off play action. Fires complete on the crosser. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Power football with the run. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking downfield, it's Watson.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Using his legs, it's Gentry. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Got 3 on first down, it's 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in, it's Evans. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. The Bearcats getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the middle. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Defense.
So the PI penalty cost the defense 15 and a fresh first down for the Oak. From the red zone, looking for a man. Quickly complete.
That guy might not be the tallest wide receiver in the world, but he sure is quick coming out of his break, and he shows you on that slant throw.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense has a second down play. Running behind that left side. Pulled down after a gain of 5. It's at the 9-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Looking to throw, it's Watson. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Right down the boulevard, it's good. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job, opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He's looking to throw. On the move, he fires. A strike downfield. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the officials see something to bring it back? Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On second down, looking again to throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, going up top. Finds his man. It's Washington. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. First down here for the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Intercepted. They got him down pretty quickly, but they're set up now at the 21-yard line.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's right on target. Touchdown, New Mexico State. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. West Virginia is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by 11 to Kansas. Any big developments in this one?
Fires one high and deep. Snags it down the right side. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Dropping back, it's Watson. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. They'll line up for a second down play. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time he's got his man. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
Timeout, Sam Houston.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Phillips. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Fires into the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He got it. That should be the final play of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Huntsville. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to our team at Elliott T. Bowers Stadium.
The Bearcats will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Holding. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Looking to throw on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got him downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the 1st down. On the run, it's McGowan. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
They'll put the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And here's a fumble way behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Watson. It's complete to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
How about this defense? This defense is getting after the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable. The 3rd sack of the day. Hard to have a good passing attack when your quarterback's trying to throw from his back.
They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Gets away. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes a move. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Looking for room. It's Washington. He breaks a tackle.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field and gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. He'll start this drive firing. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Hits him inside the 20, still going. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
This offensive line does such a good job communicating in their pass protection. You can see guys passing defenders off to one another, and that's why the quarterback had so much time to complete.
10 from inside the red zone. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Gentry. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they go back on top. They were able to get a field goal on board, and now they'll kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Looking for room. It's Washington. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Leaves it with the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. The give to the tailback. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Now on 3rd down after that run. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there. Got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Defense.
Defense way over eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. Off the play fake on first down. Got a man, it's David. They get him down after he makes the catch.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Here on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Finds his man, and they convert. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the ball is intercepted. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. The RPO, it's complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, it's still short of the first down. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Plows through the defense. Oh, no, the ball popped out. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that right there, probably the biggest play in this game so far. The offense has the lead, and they're just trying to run the football to run this clock out. But the defense able to knock it out, jump on it. Now all of a sudden, this game has a completely different feel.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. On the run, it's Washington. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. And the sophomore just a little too much on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. That's caught. It's Watkins. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Smith. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. UTSA has opened up a can, and the result is what's shaping up to be one of the more lopsided affairs of the entire day. They're up by 35 over the Royals. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Watson. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free 1st down and some yardage. He wants to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Smith.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Get the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on 3rd down, and life is much better. Unloads to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He got it. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out. It's Trevino. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Give to the single back. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. A pickup of 6. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Right back to it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Offense in a split backfield. On third down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. He's looking to throw it. Fires toward the target. And this veteran quarterback just overshot his man that time. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. On the ground, it's Gentry. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be fourth down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They try to pop a run on the draw. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Caught in the backfield, it's David. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. New Mexico State will be forced to punt.
That is 3 plays and out. It's fourth down.
Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. He's got it down the middle. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Movement here from the tight end. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. They'll give it to him again. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The run from the shotgun. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. And after the explosive run, giving this offense a little bolt of energy, he steps out of bounds with a first down. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
And they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.